Hi friends, welcome to this brand new part. We are looking at AWS DevOps Professional Real Certification questions. Today we will look at questions linked with these topics. If you have not yet subscribed, please hit. It will help you stay tuned to AWS, Google Cloud and Azure Cloud certification content. Also, there is a join button below this video. Please click it to become a member. There will be a lot of questions which will be put on those members group. Let us look at this question now. See, you need to make sure that your accounts are adhering to corporate IAM policies. What can be corporate policies like? Like people who are external to the organization probably cannot have an IAM profile. That is one of them, but there can be many. We have to choose two answers. Two answers. The first one says enable trusted advisor. You see this? Trusted advisor. It is just like an advisor. It will tell you, hey, this is how you can reduce your cost. This is how you can improve your performance. This is how you can make it more secured. It will only advise. It will not do it for you. Here you want answer to give steps to do it. To do it. Like if you see people in Bengal, many of them are thought leaders. You will find thought leaders even on the streets. Very noble talks, very thoughtful, very knowledgeable. You tell them to implement two things. They will not even in the next 6 months. That is, my friend, trusted advisor. Now you might say, hey, all people are that way. No, man, not all people, some people. So this guy B is telling to use config aggregator. What is that? So you see this documentation? This is talking about how to use aggregator. You see this? You can use aggregator. Why? To collect configuration and compliance data. You are collecting data from an organization in AWS organizations and all accounts in that organization. So option B will help you collect the data. Suppose you want to kidnap someone, you will collect data first, right? So this is your first answer. For example, on Tinder, if you get a right swipe, suppose if you are that lucky, like a guy, okay, girls they decide actually, but guys they are at the mercy of girls. Yes, man. If men, if you don't know this scenario, this is the real life scenario, okay? So get out of your honeymoon world. Your moms are not going to arrange any more girls for you. Days have changed significantly. Build skills, build capabilities, and hunt yourself. So on Tinder, if you are going on first date, you will try to get all the information. Like you will have to collect the information. That is what B does. Now once you have the information, what are you going to do? You will try to put some rules, right? Rules like, what does she like? Does she like flowers on the first visit? Will she like a good restaurant? Will she like Chinese food? Should I take her to a Chinese restaurant? Should I take her to a kebab shop? Or should it just be a mild coffee in a cafe coffee day? Now you have two options, okay? You have two options with config rules, E and C. So D is wrong, boss. D is talking about applying SCP in organizations. See, SCP is security control policy. It is a type of organizational policy and it will help you to manage permissions. Okay. Do you want to go on a first date and manage permission, like who can look at her, who can talk to her, or who cannot talk to her? If you do that, no, believe me, the first day itself, it's gone now. The girl will walk away. So that's why let's not choose this option. Now C is telling that you apply these rules to master account, and D is telling that you apply to all accounts, right? So boss, where you want to apply? You want to apply to all accounts, right? Across numerous AWS accounts. So you want to make sure that steps you follow this corporate IAM regulations, you apply to all accounts, not just the master account. The question is saying so. So this would be my answer, and option C would be wrong. So these are my two answers. Now let us look at one big question. Okay, very boring. You have to understand. See, each and every option is of 3 lines. Okay, what man? What type of questions they are printing here? But this is a real question. All are real questions. So let us solve this. So you are creating a solution for what? To save photos. You have a marketing campaign and you want to save photos. So employees will submit photographs. You have some web interface, some website. Okay, they will upload. The moment they upload, I'm just trying to clear my throat, man. Sorry for that. Each image must be scaled and watermarked. What do you understand by watermark? That means they will put some logo so that nobody else can use it, telling that they have clicked this. So they want to put a watermark with the corporate brand. Now, when they resize, see the moment, what is the story? Employees are uploading the photo. Once the photo is uploaded, they will resize the photo. They will put the watermark on it. Okay, and this process is not time sensitive. That means you can take 5 minutes, you can take 15 minutes, you can take 1 hour, or you can take 5 hours, or you can take a nap for 8 hours and come back and then do it. Nobody is waiting for it. So you want a solution which is accessible and cost effective. Obviously, man, obviously everything on cloud has to be cost effective. So not too much focus on cost effective. And I'm not sure when will people buy Mercedes Benz. See, option A is telling you to upload images to transcoder service. Huh? See, what is this service? This service, what is it used for? To convert media files. To convert media files. Okay, that will play back on devices. Are we talking about videos? No. Why the hell we will use transcoder? We are talking about photos, man. Does the question tell you that you have to change the format of the picture files? No. So this is wrong. Now let me first show you D also, because this is stupid. D is stupid. See, every question you get in the exam, minimum one question will be a minimum one option. Option would be stupid option. So this guy is telling you will upload image and save it locally on the web server. Then you will create a cron job to execute the script daily. It will scan the directory and then use EC2 service API to launch EC2 instances and then resize. So they will launch 10. How do you know 10 is enough? Why not 50? Why not 5? Why not 100? Why not 2? Who told you, man? Who told you? The question does not tell you any, or it does not give you any insights to say you will need 10. So why did you come up with this number? Because you are a stupid option. You are a foolish option. See, C and B, option B and option C are similar. One difference, auto scaling group, and here you are using auto scaling launch configuration. So let us look at C first. They will upload image to S3. They will send the S3 object URI to SQSQ. They will create auto scaling. So why SQSQ? Because it will decouple. So you will never lose anything. It will decouple. It will be in the queue. It will be processed. Because why? There is no time sensitive process. So you keep in the queue. Once the queue gets cleared, it will get processed. You watch movies till then because you are not in a hurry, right? So this will work. And then you create a launch configuration using spot instances. Now you may say, hey buddy, why not on-demand instances? Why spot? Because spot instances are instances that use spare EC2 capacity. That means you bid for it. If you nobody else bids higher, you get it. But if somebody else bids higher, it will be taken away. This is cost effective. Okay, if you can be flexible about your application running, if you don't have time sensitivity, so you don't have time sensitivity, right? This one is telling here, no time sensitivity. So you, buddy, you sleep, this guy will do the use spot instances, it will be cost effective, right? Spot instances is cost effective, very, it's dirt cheap. Okay, and then you configure instances in auto scaling group to poll SQS. Yeah, because the instances you put it, and then it will take it from the queue, it will take the new image, it will resize, that is what you want, right? You take the new image, you resize it, you put watermark on it, and before you upload the new images to S3 again, and then you delete the message from the message queue. Okay, the problem with option B is they are doing same thing, but they are after uploading, no, here they are not deleting the message from the queue, so the messages will be there based on the visibility timeout, and there can be duplicates then. So C is more correct than B. So these are my answers. C is my answer. The question looked big, but if you try to just hit the keywords, this is for me, or I do not consider myself as a great technical guy, but for me, this was easy. So I'm pretty sure this will be easy for you as well. You all are great guys, great girls. I'm pretty sure this will be easier for you as well. Now, which of the following is an EBS snapshot restriction? You want to understand the restriction of EBS snapshot. So you can back up the data on EBS volumes. Okay, snapshots are incremental backups. You can do these kind of things here. So the first option says snapshot restorations are restricted to the region in which they are created. No, boss. You can deploy your snapshots. You can create a snapshot, suppose in India, but you can deploy it in any North America region also, in European region also. Thank God that this restriction was not there. Otherwise, a multi-region deployment, you take the snapshot and etc. move across regions, it becomes so difficult if this restriction is there. Option B says you cannot share unencrypted snapshots. Who told you, boss? You can share unencrypted as well as encrypted snapshots. You can share both. Okay. Option D suggests you cannot share snapshot containing sensitive data such as keys. No, boss. You can share. AWS gives this choice to you if you still want to be stupid and keep your credit card numbers, keep your expiry date, SSN numbers, everything, so that people can watch it with a naked eye. It is AWS will not recommend or not encrypt it for you. AWS will rely on your stupidity or your intelligence to do that. So AWS, the way I see is AWS gives you all opportunity to be stupid, to make errors, to make faults, and the system getting hacked. It gives you all those opportunities. So I know, long time back, Hotmail, I used to use hotmail.com. Okay, like 20 years or 25 years back, and Sabir Bhatia created Hotmail, and then Microsoft bought it, and then some guy, or I don't know which company, they created coldmail.com. So I used to use coldmail. So when I created my passwords and I tried to enter it, when I was trying to log in, I could see my password. So that, just like that, AWS gives you that opportunity to be to make those mistakes. It does not tell you that, hey, you are making that mistake. Now see, it tells that a snapshot with a user in other region, like there is a restriction to share a snapshot with a user in other region. The snapshot has to be created in that region first. Now you might say, hey, option A was same. No, A was talking about restoration. Restoration means you have a backup. You are trying to create a database from that backup. But C is telling you that you share the snapshot itself. That means you created a snapshot in India, so you cannot share that snapshot with people in America. They can restore from it, but you cannot share it. You will have to create it in that region. That is a restriction. So this is my answer. So friends, if you have not subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Please subscribe. Help yourselves. I am trying to help you. You help yourselves to click subscribe. Go through those contents. Easy to understand contents. Do not require cloud experience. Whether you are fresher, like a just out of college, or you are experienced software professional trying to get certified in cloud, subscribe. Make your life easy. Click the join button, become cloud kernel or cloud ninja at least. Make your life more easy. Life becomes more easy if you pay a small premium, but life still is easy if you just subscribe. This brings us to the end of this part. We covered questions linked with these three topics. See you in the next part.